Here we are again with the cooking show at the Mantra. Today's dishes are quite different because they're quite a mixture of French and Bavarian and something special in between. And standing now with me is the two-star chef from Germany, Mr.
Wolfgang Becker.
Okay. Where in Germany are you from?
I'm from Trier. It's a city in the southwest of Germany. It's near border to Luxembourg.
And you've always been a chef all your life?
I'm a chef actually the 20th year now. I'm from a region where wine is growing, and my first profession is winemaker, and I did a second one, so I have two professions. The second is
they go hand in hand, they go very well, because you need good food for the wine and you need good wine for the food. That's right.
So it is.
Okay. Tell us about your experience as how did you get the two-star Michelin, and what is the experience about that?
Yeah, I'm in my own business since 14 years now, and 3 years after we opened, I became the first star, and now 4 years ago the second one. So it's a journey on my way forward or coming up, and it's hard work every day. It means to be hard to yourself, to every plate you finish, you finish for your guests, and finally others have to decide if this is 1 star, 2 or 3. The starter we do with the cooking class now is a lobster with a cauliflower mousse, and the main course is pigeon.
Sounds so lovely, so let's get started.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, while they're preparing the pigeons, I wanted to talk to the lobster, but he's still alive.
มันไม่กัดเพราะว่ากล้ามมันล็อกไว้แล้วมันก็ไม่กัด
ทำใจก่อนนะ
มันอาจจะดิ้นกล้ามนิดหน่อยอาจจะตกใจนี่ไง
The giant lobster strikes again. Rest in peace. You're saying that this is the French lobster, so where in France is it from?
You know Britannia.
That lobster is from Britannia.
This,
all the way here.
Boiled already for you. Boiled is the wrong word. We put it in boiling water, but we steam it only with 98, 95 degrees.
6 minutes for 600 grams lobster. To make the lobster jelly, you have to use a gelatin. You put 12 sheets of gelatin into a 1 liter of water, which is right here. And this is how you cut the lobster. Cut the tail the long way. Open it up. So just half a lobster for 1 portion. Once the gelatin is soft, you put them into the lobster sauce. What do you call that? Lobster sauce or lobster mousse or what?
This is a lobster like a consommé.
Consommé,
yeah.
Okay. Once the gelatin is dissolved, you put in the soup, the broth.
Cool it down again, and then we put the liquid in the cold cup. That we have something like a film around the porcelain. Yeah? That it is not, because then our lobster, when we turn around later, is like
Encased.
yeah, yeah. You leave it for a moment, then you
So you put it in the cup, leave it for a while, and pour it out.
Yeah.
And that way you only get the film.
You get just a little bit.
So once you film the cup, you put the lobster into the cup and then you put the rest of the liquid, the fluid in, and then you leave it for how long, or you put it into the fridge?
I put it into the fridge.
Immediately, yeah?
Now in the fridge, and it depends on the temperature, but normally 5 to 10 minutes.
For 5 to 10 minutes.
We just check if it's too hard. It's also a problem because the cauliflower mousse can't connect. Yeah, it must be like nearly hard.
Take the gelatin out of the water, squeeze out all the water, and put them into, and stir it again over a bucket of ice. And then you put the whipped cream into the bowl. Do you stir it gently for how long?
It's just that it is
that they mixed.
That is one consistency, one taste.
What we're doing now is put the lobster cup into the warm water so that the jelly comes out easily. What do you think about your dish?
It's very nice. And I'm lucky because somebody else prepared it and I'm just enjoying it now.
Now, honestly, how does it taste?
Honestly, good.
All right, we're going into the main course now.
That is for the main course. It's the pastry what comes around our baby chicken and pigeon roll.
You do have a lot of pigeons in Germany.
Yeah.
Why do you have to bring them from France?
Because that is not the same. The pigeons from France, they are specially farmed for to eat.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's a special food they get, and so on. You can't eat
The normal pigeons.
The normal pigeons from the market. Those are French pigeons, and you always can buy them like that, just with the head and the feet. And that's the only thing we don't use. Yeah, we cut like that. As you see, I don't cut through the bone. I always cut through the leg. Yeah.
The joint. So that pigeon will never have arthritis.
Then we have the legs and we have the breast. For the legs, I just cut a little bit in the skin on both sides. And then I can lay away the knife and I just put it down until I can see the bone. And then I cut the first leg, other side, second. Yeah. What we need for our main course is just the breast. So if I cut the breast now, I go along here.
Is it like open heart surgery?
Is it what?
Like open heart surgery?
Open. Yeah, it is. Like that. It is. It's more chirurgy, you know. care that we get only meat inside and no skin, no bone, no fat, no whatever. Because if you fry this, you have a nice taste of the skin because it's roasted.
And they're baby pigeons?
They are young pigeon.
Young pigeons.
Yeah.
So that's the pigeon breast and that's the chicken. Let's see what we're going to do with it. So this is the blanched spinach. You stem it, you clean it and you blanch it. And then you just spread it out like that. So after we skin the chicken like we did the pigeon, we are going to...
So we cut now on the half of this breast.
Cut into half. Just cut it almost to the end and then open it. A little bit of salt, sprinkle on it. Pieces of spinach, leaves. Put them on the chicken. Spinach on top. Put a little bit of salt on the pigeon and then put the pigeon on the spinach and roll it. And then put it on the spinach again. And roll it again.รู้ว่านกกับไก่อะมันอยู่ในผักมันห่อด้วยผักก็ยังไม่รู้ว่าจะเอาผักไปทำอะไรกับไก่กับนกแล้วทำไมต้องเอาไก่กับนกมารวมกันSprinkle some flour on the top of the cloth and then take out one dough. Stretch it.
Stretch it in the hand first. Get a size.
What size are you looking for?
You can go direct. You can go as you want. Pull one end to the corner. Maybe you can take a finger just here.
Put your finger there.
Just
hold it. Oops, sorry. Okay. Got it.
That's not so easy.
Stretch it to the other side of the corner and put your finger there. Yes. Yeah, just hold it. It's like making a bed, huh? With a bed sheet that's too small.
The bed sheet you had too high temperature in the washing machine.
That's right. Shrunk. We're needing more and more hands. It's called a teamwork pastry. And normally we should not have holes, yeah?
Normally we have no holes.
No holes at all, not even one. How many layers do you need?
Layers?
How many times do you roll it?
4.
So basically with that pigeon chicken dish, you can prepare it beforehand and put it in the fridge until you need to bring them out and put it in the oven and be ready to serve it later on. But make sure that you prepare that on the same day. If you prepare it the day before and put it in the fridge and use it when you need it the next day, the pigeon will be quite gray. So don't leave it on too long. right, we're still on the main course and let's see what we're doing.
Main course is our strudel. He's in the oven now.
Okay.
Takes around 20-25 minutes.
All right.
We do a sauce, like you know sauce Hollandaise. Yeah, we do kind of sauce Hollandaise. We have the butter.
Butter.
We have eggs.
Eggs.
And we have like a reduction of white wine, white vinegar, and different herbs here.
Herbs. What kind of herbs are they?
That is rosemary.
Rosemary.
Garlic.
Pepper. Bay leaf. Okay.
Okay.
Beat up the eggs, and then you take the mixture of the wine and vinegar and strain it into the eggs. So first you fry the mushrooms and then you put the leeks almost towards the end so that you retain the color. Put in some salt and some butter. What is that brown liquid?
That is the jus de veau is a dark, like a glass, you know, glass of veal.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So first you roast the bones, vegetables, red wine, and then you do the same again, and you use the fond from the first time, and then you reduce that you get this color and taste.
Okay. It seems that your students are enjoying the main course very much, and that's your specialty, right? Did you create it yourself?
As I told you in the beginning, I'm chef now for 20 years, and I'm a chef on my own, let's say like that, for 14 years. And you create your own things during the years. Yeah.
I've never seen something like that before, bird and chicken together.
Okay.
So what made you come up with that kind of idea?
I mean the texture of the different
Animals,
yeah.
Birds, I would say.
Yeah. Suits together in that way because we put it together in the oven. Together it has to come to finish, you know.
Right.
And that does not work with many things.
Right. It doesn't work with pork or beef because they have to cook at the same time.
Yes,
right.
They have to be ready at the same time.
Right. Is it a common thing, you know, to be doing that? Do other people do that as well? Or
I don't know that. Maybe.
Yeah, but have you heard of it before?
In that way, not.
Not, yeah. So this is your real creation. And what do people say about this when they tried your dish back home in Trier?
Yeah, I mean, what do they say? They enjoy it.
They enjoy
as
it.
Usual, yeah.
Okay, Wolfgang. Finally, we're coming to the dessert. Tell us about this.
Yeah, as I told you, it is a dessert, a typical dessert of Austria or South Germany. It's a fresh cheese quenelle. It's a thing we mix together with mie de pain. It's the inner thing of the bread, or white bread, vanilla, sugar, and we form small balls and put chocolate in the middle, like that, because we boil it. So the quenelle is warm, and if you eat it, in the middle you get the chocolate cum because it's warm too.
A liquid chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah. And to this we serve cherries. And the white chocolate ice.
All right.
Yeah. And the quenelle, when they come out of the water. I got here. This is like from different kinds of nuts, hazelnut and so on.
It smells good too.
And we did like a croquant. Yeah. And we put the quenelles inside here and turn them that they have outside like a small crisp.
Okay. What have you got here?
The ingredients. This is the fresh cheese with the bread, the vanilla, the sugar, and the yellow from the egg. The yellow
Egg
from
yolk.
the egg. Egg yolk. Okay. I'm learning today. Egg yolk. So
Genau.
in contact with the heat, the egg yolk gives the consistency for this ball. The cherries that are fresh cherries, and we did a caramel with sugar. We put cherry spirit, a red port wine, vanilla again, and we cook the sugar, the caramel, and then we add the cherries. That is like a compote.
Yeah.
And this that's it. That's it. And the white chocolate ice.
And the white chocolate. Yes. And where does this go?
This is the chocolate what comes in the middle of the canal.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a piece of couverture. Yeah,
so one piece
chocolate.
each.
Yeah.
How long do we boil the dumplings?
Just until they come up. At all for 10 minutes at all.
Okay.
Yeah, when they come in. 10 minutes.
Maximum 10. Alright, so when the dumpling is cooked, we just take them out into the mixed nuts. Do you also mix breadcrumbs in here or no bread at all?
Sweet bread.
And that's it for the cooking class with Chef Wolfgang Becker. Until the next time, guten Appetit!